I'm found, was blind, but now I can see
your pee.
Welcome back to Two Shots In Podcast. I'm Devin. Unfortunately, we are no longer joined with Gender. God, that gender fluid, everything's got my head all fucked up, son. Ginger's taking a breather, but we got
Put your
Hector,
phone on vibration.
who's filling in for us. Yeah, his phone's off, son. We're pros in this bitch. Need to fuck around with no ring. I don't hear nothing. And the king himself, Frank King.
Franking.
Paul, you got everything you need on your side?
Yep, I'm good.
You don't need us to set anything up. So we've taken a hiatus. We haven't done a podcast in weeks. We've done small, minor videos, and the world has seemingly come to an end because we've stopped podcasting.
Is that the volume from the television?
We're hearing something, Paul. Step your goddamn game up.
There you go.
You need to hear no fucking
I mutated it.
whatever you were watching, whatever sick shit you were watching on there, trying to hide from us. Put your dick back in your pants. So in the short time that we've been gone, Will Smith has slapped Chris Tucker into
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Shit, he thought he was Chris Tucker for moments, just moments after the smack. The smack heard round the world. Oh, yeah, Elon Musk is now the largest owner of Twitter with 9.5%. What's the world coming to? And we even had, which was my favorite out of all of these, Republican Congressman Madison Cawthorn has alleged that he has been invited officially to sex parties with cocaine.
Well,
what do you think about that?
Hubba hubba.
Do you know him? He's the crippled guy in the wheelchair that's friends with Donald Trump. He's really good looking. Pull up Madison Cawthorn, Cawthorn.
Well, being invited and going are two different things.
They are. And if you look at the people they interviewed, the source, The Independent, was the first one to pick it up. But he's a dashing young gentleman. I get why they want to bang him, but, Jesus, stay away from that guy's butthole. He's already in a wheelchair. Calm down, everybody. What do you think about that? He's getting heavy heat, coming under heavy fire from everybody.
Why?
Because they don't want these sex parties and cocaine and banging.
But he only got invited. He didn't go.
Well, that's what he says. He's in a wheelchair for a reason. He might have went. Might have went in too deep. But yeah, he said to The Independent that...
Isn't it funny how all this shit always comes out just as they're running for fucking office?
But look how that's a swimsuit model right there. I mean, no homo, but Jesus. I mean, if you're going to bang somebody, I mean, it helps if they can... walk and stuff. But if you're gonna bang him, I mean, that's a good looking guy. I don't think that's the same person, Paul. But I mean,
you don't know if he's.
Hey, it might be. That's right. Oh wait, he's standing up. Holy shit! These cocaine-induced orgies.
Is he functioning from the waist down?
I don't know. He didn't get that. He didn't get that deep.
Roosevelt had the same thing.
Right. You want to pull this thing? You want to get this thing about about there, 2 fists from your face, about right like that. But that's kind of crazy that he comes out and says that he was invited to a sex, he said, I'm trying to quote, that someone invited him to a sexual liaison at their home.
Is that why he announced his divorce?
And then, I don't know. I mean, the story could go deeper.
He volunteered that information himself?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
That's his wife.
Oh, that's his wife?
Oh, wow.
And it's funny because they interviewed a bunch of Republicans after that and Democrats, but they interviewed like the nastiest ones. And they're like, it's despicable. We've never had any of these sex parties. Like, no shit.
What?
You're fucking disgusting looking. They're not going to invite you to these sex parties, you old disgusting fuck. But I bet that happens. So either they're banging with cocaine or they're not, which is even weirder that guy's come out and said that. but I think they're banging with cocaine.
Like using the cocaine to bang?
Well, I mean, it helps.
Well, he can't.
Or
he
so
can't
they
get up,
say.
He can't stand up, so you got to get cocaine to get it up.
Also, in the time that we've been out, it's come out that the year of COVID, over half the congressmen and women are millionaires that didn't start out as millionaires.
Well.
Okay.
Isn't that nice?
Uh-huh.
Wonder how that happened.
I've been thinking a lot,
Cahoots.
in between these podcasts. My mind wanders.
I know.
I think that we're in a lot of fucking trouble with all this coke banging, sex parties.
Dude, you know what I
Everybody's a
saw today?
millionaire. Nobody knows how anybody got to be a millionaire.
I saw today that if the illegal immigration into the country continues the way that it has been, that he fucking pointed to you. That the
Paul
Pointed to
did.
who?
Paul.
you,
I don't know.
look the amount of illegal immigrants in the United States will be 20% of the population by the time Biden leaves office.
Fuck.
20%. You believe that?
Well, they're saying 18,000 people a day, possibly could.
I think it's
come
just
into the
fucked up for
country.
all the people that did it legally.
Right.
They're
Well, I
like,
don't know
well,
why,
what the fuck?
Why it's not. They politicize it so much, but nobody seems to be aware that
Care about the law?
There's a law in place. Like nobody gives a shit about the law.
Nope.
Especially people that make the law.
Especially in New York.
What do
They're
you
just-
think?
They're just walking in the stores and just walking out with half the store.
That's fucked up. Did you hear about? You saw that stuff? Like in all of these super Democratic counties and states, that people just walk in a fucking Macy's with a big book bag and walk out with a bunch of
27 iPads.
Right. And then all these places are gonna close. They can't just keep buying shit that gets stolen
They
constantly.
got insurance.
Oh, I don't know if they got that kind of insurance. Look at this. There's nothing left on the store. They're even stealing the cards.
That's Target.
They're stealing employees. They're
Look,
stealing
they're
the
ladies.
cards.
They're walking out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she didn't give a fuck.
Says, I need 2 vacuums.
This guy's running behind her. This guy's running too.
Give me that shit.
I think that, and I don't think any
Was
of them
that a
worked
same
there.
shirt?
Yeah, they didn't work there. They're just trying to be super. That might be her husband. You said you got the wrong one. Bitch.
Asset protection
Oh,
apprehension.
there he is.
Do you think now I'm not a lawbreaker, but do you think I would let some motherfucker who's not a cop
No.
come
You
and
can't
try
touch
to
me.
apprehend me?
You can't touch me.
There's
Oh,
no way.
God. This lady's suffering from definitely COVID.
I don't care how much money you making from Target.
Look, just
Just
walking
strolling
out.
on out.
Jeez.
Look at the bag on his back.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. This guy's riding his bike through the fucking place.
Uh-huh. This lady's
Where's
still
the police?
terrified of COVID. All she wants to talk about is COVID. Meanwhile, people are stealing skis.
Oh
and-
my God.
That's fucking ridiculous.
37 boxes of fucking Nikes.
We're in such a goddamn disaster.
Look at this. He's just getting his vitamins.
And then, of course, somebody's dead, so now we can't talk about it and make fun of it anymore. They capped somebody for stealing all of these Nikes.
It's become a 30 billion.
Criminal industry. That guy is, that's a woman. That's a guy.
Look at this
Oh,
shit.
Ooh,
God.
that's a jewelry store.
Yeah, all that shit's fake, though. Joke's on them. They just got a bunch of, bunch
you
of
know
bags
what?
full of glass.
You know what I got a problem with? Why are they even running? Nobody's stopping them.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
Just casually
Save
walk
your
in,
energy.
grab what you fucking want, and walk the fuck out.
But anyway, all those businesses are going to close. They'll blame that on some kind of racism or something.
I'm gonna try to hear tomorrow. See how well that works.
What you
Yeah.
got to do is watch what they're stealing and then go on eBay
Yeah, right.
and look
Look at
for it.
Oh, no.
What?
Why even bring the gun, though? This guy's on a goddamn golf course. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, he don't want to
He
get
looks
mugged.
like he's
Yeah,
past the
right.
pin.
Ain't nobody mugging anybody on a
Can't
golf
steal
course.
shit on a goddamn golf course.
I really need some golf balls.
Oh, this poor lady again. She needs some food.
She does.
There's no food left in this county. Everybody stole it all. In in that over half the congressmen and women.
Look at that one that says, watch an Apple store get robbed in 12 seconds. Watch that shit.
Oh, God.
Ding, ding,
Well,
ding.
San Francisco, that's another one. All the red-shirted geniuses don't
Well,
know
they just
what the
grab
fuck to
everything off the shelf that people are in the middle of using.
do. One's playing Angry Birds, and they say, give me that. All these geniuses with the red shirts
but
on don't know what's
The
going on.
store probably just gets on the computer and goes, boop, and it
And this is another
shuts every one of them down.
Does it?
another one.
They were hit 4 days later.
Oh, God. These poor people. It's kind of funny watching them leave, though. $100,000 of merchandise reported
You know what?
stolen.
I don't believe it.
Or to have been stolen.
I would sit my behind right there, and then, you know, when it's time to clock out, I'd be like, hey, I didn't have to do shit today.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing to sell.
Right.
We didn't make any money, but
Hey,
nothing
they
left
don't get
to
paid
sell.
by commission.
I wonder how. See, because a few people have mentioned that, like, they go on podcasts that are popular now. That were Hector and I were talking about this before we started. That all the people that I know at one point were all my best friends and the people that I look up to the most. At one point in their life had, you know, some kind of major issue, or they were fucked up to begin with. Nobody that's super interesting, you know, is born with a silver spoon, as they say. But a couple people that are like podcasters and stuff now say that that were like super fucked up, super addicted to drugs and prostitution and stuff. They say that when they would rob a place, a lot of times they would know the guy that owned the store, and they were happy. Nobody would want to prosecute them because of insurance. They just sold their whole store in one night. So nobody wanted to.
Good way of looking at it.
Nobody wanted to prosecute him except the guy that ended up shooting.
Well, and they probably claimed 3 times as much.
Yeah.
So they made a profit.
So good luck stopping that, San Francisco. You're on your own with that one. All right, so Congress, half of congressmen and women are millionaires, and Congress bought and sold nearly $290 million in equities the year after COVID. Sources, the usual whales. 290 million.
I love how none of this shit is getting called out on anything.
And Biden said he released his tax returns, but he has 2 S corps, 2 S corps or 2 C corps that do all of his trading and stuff.
Well, just like
And he didn't release any of those.
the
tax
laptop
returns.
now has proven to be
God, that
valid.
laptop. I bet it's so sticky and full of. Oh God.
But nobody has fucking done anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Stelter got pretty hammered on that one. A couple of he went to some college, and a couple of kids were like, "Hey, you got a lot of shit wrong in the last year or two. What do you say about that?" He said, "Oh well, we're journalists, and we help Fox News a lot. Like when they're in trouble, we focus on that." He's like, "Yeah, well, all this shit like Hunter Biden's laptop is coming to be looking to be a pretty big problem nowadays, and you not only forcibly stop people from talking about it, places like Twitter and shit were deleting your fucking post. But Twitter, goddamn, I hope Elon Musk does something badass. They kicked the fucking president off of Twitter.
I know.
How insane is that? That one of the biggest social media platforms
but yet all
kicked
these
the fucking president of the United States off of Twitter.
But all these hate groups and shit like that can be on there and however they want. There's still Al Qaeda and Taliban and everything else on Twitter.
Oh my God! But they kicked off the president. You can't do that. You can't kick the president off.
Fuck the president.
Hector hates the president.
Yeah, man.
Any of them? You like any of them?
None of them.
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought Trump was all right. Well, he wasn't a politician, though, so he didn't give a shit about anything, which is what I kind of liked about it. But poor Biden. What about Biden? I'm really sad. He makes me really sad.
He makes you sad?
Yeah, because I had a family member with Alzheimer's, and I just see that every time he talks about, smelling kids and stuff.
God,
like none of his sentences are formed in a way that make any sense.
He's a robot.
It's a fucking rambling
He's a
disaster.
robot, man.
And this
Dude,
is the first year. We got 3 more years of this
Did
motherfucker.
you see the thing where Obama was there and like everybody was huddled around Obama and Biden was just walking around,
tried grabbing onto him.
Yeah.
We don't have 3 more years. The Simpsons predicted that he's gonna fucking die.
The Simpsons
soon.
have predicted a bunch of shit that has actually become true.
It has, and some haven't. Cause I was about to bet on the fucking, what was it? The fight? It was something. Either the game or something. I was gonna bet on it. I think it was the
Globetrotters and the
No, man, the Super Bowl, man. I went with the wrong fucking team. Listening to the Simpsons.
who the Globetrotters used to play. There's a documentary coming out about shit. Is it not the Nationals? Help me out.
Generals.
The Generals. The Generals were the fucking team that had to play the Globetrotters every day and lose, you know? Like
They
the
got
fake
paid.
basketball game. And Krusty the Clown on The Simpsons, he lost all his money betting on the Generals. I thought they were due. I thought this was it. But he said there's a documentary that's coming out about him, and one time in like the mid-90s,
they won.
Yeah.
Once, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
and
that.
the Globetrotters came in and said, you didn't fucking win, But he said, we all knew that we did.
I'm getting aggravated with basketball in general because every time I see, like on ESPN, they have that countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, all the best shots and all that. Every time I see basketball, they're taking 3 and 4 steps before they fucking dunk it or shit. I'm like, that's traveling, motherfucker. What the? I used to get called for that shit all the time. Why aren't they?
Mm-hmm. And none of it is just sports anymore either. Now half of it is sports mixed with politics, and it's just sports is going down the toilet. Paul did March Madness. How was that?
It's not going down the toilet
I hated
for
it.
some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go dominate women's swimming.
Oh yeah, you fucking can. That dude beat them bitches by like 3 minutes.
I know. He was like waiting at the end
He
of the
was
pool.
dry and shit when they were done. Did you?
Yeah,
see
he's
that?
all
I'm so lost, man.
he's all completely
So
dry.
there was a I guess it was a qualifier or something for a championship swimming match in college swimming, and there's a man who thinks he's a woman.
It's a transgender.
Transgender. So if you're a man
Get
and you
the
think you're a
fuck.
woman, are you a transgender man or are you a transgender woman?
I don't know how it works.
So he was born with a wiener, but he's racing against women.
He still has a
and
wiener.
just crushing these hoes. Oh, does he?
His wiener is using. It's
Oh,
almost like a
no.
propeller.
Jesus.
It's like a fin on
Does
the
he
bottom
wear
of
it?
it.
There you go.
Yeah, they're
Like
Fucking
a-
spin.
oh man. Think about waking up next to that. Some 8-foot tall giant
This is another motherfucker look like, what's her name?
named
Jenna?
Kyle who just beat all these ladies. Just beat the shit out of
I
them.
don't. But
Oh my
anyway,
God.
So most
the
of these
I don't know how he can or she can do that.
There's no she, bro.
I know.
No she.
I don't know how they can do that
look
and have
click
a
on
good
the top right
and have a
top
good
left one.
conscience about it.
Look at that. Jesus Christ. Those are the
He can-
second and third.
He can
players.
win just in length.
Fuck. This 8-foot tall dude just beat the shit out of
that-
these.
no-
That's the second and third winners up.
That's his fucking.
The third person didn't even get a chance to swim. Look, she's dry. She's got jeans
No
on.
way, man.
Dude,
Third
it's
one's wearing
serious.
pants.
He's blowing all these women away.
Look how tall he is. You don't
So
have
the
to talk that
average,
long.
the average person wins by like, you know, 1/10 of a second, 1/8 of a second, you know,
It's just
8/10
bullshit,
of a
man.
second, something like that. He
Politics,
won by
bro.
like 28 seconds.
Yeah, he was literally waiting at the end of the pool.
Like I said, he was fucking out and dry. He was dry when they stopped.
But you know, there's girls in schools that have been fighting their whole, like imagine Riley.
Well, that's what I think of. Like
That
I have
she
a
just
daughter.
set the class record. I
Right.
mean, the school record for running.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine if some guy came up and said, "Oh, I'm identify as a woman now, so I'm gonna compete,"
Mm-hmm.
and blow away her school record just because?
They're gonna redo all that in the next 10 years, though. They're gonna go back through that, like when they were Barry Bonds and
Well, there was
Mark
something today
McGwire,
saying how
were
they
just crushing baseballs,
Yeah.
fucking 800 feet, shit like that.
But there was something today saying how they're already starting to like
Yeah.
be like, wait a minute,
Right.
it's getting a little out of hand.
So I have a real big problem when it comes to this kind of shit, especially fighting. Rogan talks about that a lot too. But there was a guy who didn't say he was a guy after he beat up like 6 chicks, fuck, what was the name of it? It's like a double R name. Not Ron. That's it. Fallon Fox. FX. Third one from the left.
Wait, that's a guy?
That's a guy. Well, yes, born a man. Fallon Fox. And was a guy for like 28 years.
So he's beating the shit out of women?
Beat the fuck out of them. And if you watch him, you can tell that he's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck. My fucking whole head shuts down when I talk about this kind of shit.
So what the fuck is that? Domestic violence or what?
Well, now, when you watch these fights, you know, it's just like that big guy that was beating those women in swimming. When you watch these fights, it's not a professional fighter that's, you know, performing well against a well-matched, you know, expert fighter. It's a guy beating up, you know, a woman. It's just a guy that manhandles these women and beats the shit out of them.
So did Joe Rogan know that?
Well, yeah. He said that was one of the few hills that he was ready to die on. He's like, look, y'all are fucking crazy. This is a guy that was born a man, that had kids with a woman, that had male testosterone, you know, flown through his body for fucking 30 years and transitioned for less than a year and starts beating the shit out of these women. And eventually he came up against, you know, because some of these chicks are fucking badass. He did lose. He ended up losing.
Fuck that. Put him in the ring with a fucking man. Let a man whoop his ass.
But he ended up losing, and they said, well, you know, this is perfect example. You know, men and women are the same. He's like, no, he's not good. He's just a fucking man. Like, if you pull a man off the street, they'll probably be able to beat a couple of these women because they're men. You know, they got different bone structures. They have different, their reaction times are different. There's so many different things that go into being a man. It's not that, you know, women are less than men or not, shouldn't be treated equally, but you can't stick a man and a woman in a fucking cage and fight, you know, occasionally to the goddamn death, and then not say that you were born a man. If she wants to fight you and she knows you are a man, you know, more power to her. But you can't not. He ended up saying that it was a medical condition that he did not feel that he needed to notify people about.
A medical issue.
Mm-hmm. It was a medical condition that he.
What's the condition?
My dick don't get hard.
That he had a penis?
That he at one time he had a cock and balls, and now he has clean shaven down there. Just a butthole with an inverted.
He has an
wiener.
Oversized clitoris.
Right. A huge one. Fucking thing will fill a male swimsuit. I wonder if that guy got his wiener cut off to beat those women in swimming.
No, he still has one.
Oh, God, that's so rough. See him up there with a boner.
What's his name? Jenna? Whatever it was.
Fallon Fox was the fighter. I don't know the one that the swimmer.
Kardashian's daddy or some shit.
Oh yeah, Bruce Jenner.
Fucking.
So now when you look at Bruce Jenner, after winning all these Olympic records, does it say Bruce Jenner now? If you look him up, I was thinking about that the other day too. So who
Jay.
won the? Yeah, dummy. Who won the? Who won the 1980 or 9 or whatever the hell Olympic Games? If you look that up, is it now Bruce Jenner or is it Caitlyn Jenner? A woman.
Oh, that's the question.
Oh.
That's a good one.
This world's so fucked up, man.
World
That's why I
Series.
didn't want to have. No, who won the? I think it was, what was it, 86, 89?
That's 88.
But I bet it says Bruce Jenner. Because, I mean, it was Bruce Jenner that won it, but...
He got money to change it.
She's on Fox now. Going super hard, right? Hey, I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can.
He's going super hard, right? Is that what you said?
He is...
that motherfucker is hideous.
Oh, God.
Click Olympic success.
Jesus.
Oh! His Olympic performances.
Yeah, if you go down, Bruce Jenner.
1972.
Yep, Bruce Jenner.
You were way off.
72. God.
That's a year after my truck was made.
So this bitch is like, what, 50, 60 now? How old is she?
Knocking on 50.
No. That was 50 years ago. So she's, what,
72,
70?
73 is, what, 50?
It is, but he wasn't born
Yeah,
in
no, that's
72. He competed in the Olympics in
Yes,
72.
she's
49.
20,
She's
yeah.
70.
1949 is when
She's 72. It says it right there.
72.
Bro, I don't care how y'all look at it. It's still a man to me. I ain't got nothing against no gay people or nothing, but, bruh, motherfucker look like a white crypt keeper.
Yeah.
It's-
You know, it looks like a dead body.
It does.
Have you ever seen a dead body after they put the formaldehyde in them and stuff? It just doesn't look, you know,
They,
just doesn't look
they
right.
put too much embalming fluid in there. She
Right.
just came up looking like that.
Mm-hmm. It looks like she's half, you know, like she got out of the coffin.
Oh, wow.
Not that kind of dead body, you dickhead. These are headless
Dead
people in the
body.
Ukraine. Dead bodies that are embalmed, that are made to try to look like real people. We pulled up a bunch of Al Qaeda.
Yeah. Let's look up some
Fucking
beheaded people.
Fucking
Oh.
El Chapo.
So for guns, as guns go, did you read the ATF ruling
Yeah.
on these frames that
Some-
you like so much?
Oh, on the
Ghost.
the ghost guns?
Uh-huh.
No.
These ghost guns?
Haven't seen.
Well,
No?
you're supposed to be a manufacturer to manufacture a serialized
But-
part.
What about the ones that were manufactured
Fine.
before this ruling?
Well, this is where we get into deeper waters here. Who knows
But like I
when
said
they were
earlier,
manufactured?
so because criminals follow the law so closely, okay, I'm sure they're going to immediately stop printing the guns.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, you know, another funny thing is, it states specifically that it doesn't go into effect for 180 days.
Oh, well, so print as many as you
So
can.
fucking hammer them
So
out.
stupid.
Crank them motherfuckers out.
Fuck the president, man.
But is it just the frames, or
day.
are they going to go after part manufacturers too? What the fuck?
It specifically said the receivers and it said the serialized items or something. I read it. It was, you know, whoever writes the laws doesn't know what they're talking about to begin with. So it's so hard to try
So
to
what do
put
you do-
into a cohesive
So how do you
paragraph.
say that a 80% lower
Right.
that is not milled out,
Right.
that is aluminum,
Right.
is anything other than a block of aluminum?
Well, that's not. It's not. So what they're saying is, for you to make it into a functional item that can be added with parts without any additional altercation, needs to be serialized. And you need-
Alteration.
What did I say?
Altercation.
Uh-huh. Well, where the fuck you want to go outside?
No additional altercations, motherfucker.
I miss you being in here with you. Oh, fuck. I know, Paul. AMC's, I know. Sack of shit.
But anyway,
Hey, I got a good tip, though. Any day
So-
now. We bought AMC. I bought AMC.
I got a nice
low,
tip too. But
I-
anyway,
It's going up. Look. It's going up as we speak.
so
Be millionaires by lunch.
I don't understand. So they're saying it's not illegal for you to have a 80% lower. It's illegal for you to mill it out.
Right. It's illegal for you to manufacture what would be a serialized item under normal circumstances. Correct.
I think they should all do what SIG does and just
But-
make the trigger group the serialized part.
Again, 180 days. Whatever happens in that time is, you know, like that 7 minutes that was lost in the moon landing. Whatever happens in the next 180 days, they don't give a fuck about.
You check Amazon and
That's
how
right.
much filament has sold in the last fucking 24 hours.
They can't make
Cases
fucking,
and cases
They can't
of it.
make glasses or nothing that's made out of plastic right now. Just everything's going to the manufacturer of firearms parts. There's a shortage of plastic. They're pulling every bottle that they find stuck around some turtle's head out of the ocean right now and melting it down and making a frame out of it.
Sons of bitches.
So Hector, he's our new employee. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you find yourself here with this fucked up organization?
Oh, Ginger, why did you leave, Ginger?
She'll be back. Don't let her fool you.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be
Fingers
back.
crossed, knock on wood. Come back, Ginger.
This is mahogany.
Still wood.
It's a different grade. Doesn't count. She'll be back.
It's made in Mexico, right?
Huh? Mahogany? No, there's no mahogany in
Look,
Mexico.
look.
You're not getting no high grade mahogany.
I'm nervous. First time. Ginger, come back. We miss you.
You nervous on what? This podcast?
Yeah, man.
Oh, dozens of people listen to this. You're fucking
Dozens.
nervous. You say whatever you want. Cock balls, whatever you want to
Yeah.
say.
Fuck the president.
Oh,
If you want, hey, let's go, Brandon. I really do feel bad though about him. I really do feel bad. I thought it was kind of funny, in the beginning, but he's clearly
suffering.
has Alzheimer's.
Oh, he's got something.
You know what? I'm sorry if I offended
goddamn,
anybody.
This is the dude that is in.
I'm no doctor.
The people that watch this, I'm sure, all agree with you. But fuck, I mean, that's so. It makes me sad now to listen to this fucking. He's gonna be what 84 after his first term. 83.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 80
I
right
thought he was
now.
gonna be older than that.
No, if he goes eight years, he'll be.
He ain't getting reelected.
88 or something.
Ain't no way.
He ain't got Elizabeth money, bro.
Maybe the 20% of the United States illegal immigrants might vote for him.
Mm-hmm. It's funny too because I think it was Politico.
Nah.
Somebody did a poll that said
Well, they're not kicking them out. They're already here. Fuck.
that if you knew about the Hunter Biden laptop thing, would you have voted? And 18% of the voters that voted for Biden would have said they would not have voted
Which
for
would have
him.
swung it to Trump.
But they banned all that shit off of Twitter.
Yeah.
Why do you think Elon
Because it was
Musk-
misinformation.
Why do you
until they proved it was
Uh-huh,
real.
That's right.
Prick fucks.
But the Russian hoax, no problem with that. That shit was slammed in our head for 4 years with Trump.
Did you see that shit where Hillary Clinton posted on Twitter that she had come down with COVID and that Bill and her were hunkering down in their house, and she was asking for any movie suggestions.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
had- and somebody posted 13 hours.
First one. No, man. Those trolls are on point.
That was
sometimes.
hilarious.
Can't see how y'all find time to even watch TV or even hear the news.
Oh yeah. I don't sleep. I sleep like 3 hours a night.
I don't really watch it. I just get online and click on Fox News and I read a couple headlines and then I go do something else.
Can't do that.
Today was a rough one though. I did that this morning. I was at Shooters Club Row this morning, and they were I was flipping through and like everything, like every top 20 news article that was in my feed through Apple was like just terrible shit. Like 44 new 8-year-olds were found at the border that are sex trafficked and getting banged. 14
Fox
new people are being tortured in Russia right now that were captured from Ukraine.
Man, that's a devil channel right there.
That guy
bro.
with that big dick beating all
Fox.
those women.
FOX 666.
What does that mean? FOX 666.
F.
F?
6 alphabet in the letter.
6th letter in the alphabet.
You're gonna do just fine. On this podcast.
Yeah, look. 6, right?
Okay.
Alphabet.
Ukraine details atrocities ambassador William shocks UN.
Okay. O. I get the F.
6,
O.
15, 5 and 1. X 24.
15, 5, and 1.
Bro, F is a 6 alphabet.
Yeah.
O is 15.
There's only one alphabet, but the 6th letter. All right.
So 5 and 1 makes 6.
5 and 1 makes 6. X is the 24.
4 and 2.
How what that makes?
6.
Wait, O is what?
Whoa.
15.
He just blew my mind.
Oh, O is the 15th letter. And how?
Yeah.
What about X? Where do you
O's
get
the
that?
letter
24.
15th.
24. 2 and 4, 6. Come on, A, B, C.
Yeah, but X is way down there.
It's 24.
There's only
Oh,
27
if you add
or
them
26 letters in the alphabet.
X, Y, Z, 24. God, I wonder who figured that out. I wonder if they have a job.
Nah.
Unimaginable suffering. Ukraine's ambassador shocks UN with details of butt plugs and unprotected sex.
Here we go.
With details of Russian atrocities against women. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. They're at war.
Yeah, but they're blowing up just like every
Yeah,
building
they are.
fucking possible.
It seems like they're targeting like schools and train stations and shit like that, where women and kids would be. But yeah, like all of the 20 things that I saw were just all terrible. Nothing good is happening in the news.
She did
Poor
it again.
Brittany. She's still a fucking not banger though, huh?
She's still
God
hot.
damn. Who's this fucking
Look
lady?
at that.
That's Billy Ray Cyrus and his wife. They got divorced.
Oh yeah, I thought those were.
Miley's mom.
Miley?
Oh, he's a trainer
Cyrus.
too.
I don't know who the fuck.
Miley Cyrus. It's a woman that sings. She's pretty
Country?
good looking.
Some country.
Brian
Jesus.
Stelter. I wonder why they keep this guy on there. He looks so
Expert on media bias
he makes me uncomfortable when I look at him.
is stunned when expert also criticizes CNN.
Bro, if I was losing my hair, I would just shave that shit.
Yeah, I never understood that either.
Or go get a tattoo or some shit that looks like,
Well, Frank usually keeps it
bro,
pretty
you,
short.
hey,
He
you look like that
also
motherfucker. What's
is
his name?
a jacked, another good-looking guy. Don't compare yourself to.
What's his name?
Don't put
To
yourself
him?
in the
From
same.
Die
I'll
Hard?
try to get some.
What's
of
the
these.
dude name from Die
Bruce
Hard?
Willis?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, everybody
There you
says Bruce Willis. That's actually one of the better pictures I've seen of that man with a
Man,
somewhat
it's just a
large
filter.
testicles.
It's a filter.
Mhm. That's one of the best looking testicled women I've ever seen. Lord have mercy, I'm changing
Dude,
my
have you-
opinion on this.
Have you ever seen the animation
Bro.
on how they do sex change operations?
Oh no, I saw how they
Oh
kill
my
babies.
God.
That fucked my head up.
Dude, it is insane. It'll make you fucking hurt.
Well,
Just
they
watching
say
it.
you need to have a certain size dong if you want a vagina, because they make the vagina out of the wiener. So if you're not well endowed, you're not getting much of a vagina.
Oh, that's it. The endomasa. Yeah.
You can use a pool noodle, but it doesn't feel like the same thing. That's what gets you. The pool noodles are cheaper.
Oh.
Bro,
I want to see this.
the
It's
fuck
just
we
gonna-
gonna
That's
watch
your
this?
basic epididymis
Yeah.
around the testicular ball, if
So what
you
they
will.
do is they squish all that into one big soup, and then
Small
they turn it
incision.
inside out. Oh, my stomach hurts.
Oh.
And that's a vagina, and
Shit,
that's
look,
it.
here they go.
They
Here they
leave
go.
it just like
Pop
that.
it out. Pop that fucker right out. I had a cyst removed from my epididymis once.
Uh-huh.
And they made a little incision, pulled my fucking balls up through, cut it and fixed it,
Oh.
shoved them all back down in.
We had 3-ball Tony when I was growing up that had 3 balls. I think one of them was cancer. I haven't-
3-ball Tony.
I haven't heard from him in a while, so that might have been cancer and not a ball. See, they're a pool noodle. So you get a pool noodle, or you need a big old dick if you want to have the...
Jesus.
Think if you're the
Christ.
doctor that did that. How was work today, honey? Oh, God. Made another woman.
Oh.
I've been making these women. I've been spitting out these women like Nikes
I
at a
don't
Nike
think this
factory.
is it, Paul, because
Bro, I don't think I could watch that shit no more, bro.
You don't want to see how a wiener becomes a vagina?
there you go. That's
That
it.
you may
That's
one day
it.
come face to vagina with? That's one of the reasons I'm happily
Oh.
married. I don't have to take all the guesswork's done.
That's why you have to measure from underneath.
Wait. Rewind. Their butthole changed.
Look.
Go back. The butthole. Go back. Go back. Look, they sneak that butthole in. Watch. Look, the butthole just tucks back a little bit. And they don't mention that either. They take part of your butthole and your wiener, and they mold
Where did they
it.
get the skin to make the
They just
sleeve
took the damn
for the vagina?
off your penis.
Your eyelids.
Really?
No, your eyelids.
No, bro.
Your eyelids.
It is. I heard that
So
somewhere.
can that motherfucker get wet?
Oh yeah, they did. They took it off the shaft.
They took it off the shaft, yeah.
Whatever is your the
What
skin
the
that's around your
fuck?
elbow.
So wait, so the little clit is the tip of the penis?
Mm-hmm. Most sensitive.
Holy shit!
What do you think?
Ay Dios mío.
What's that little raspberry they leave there? That's just so you know.
So you know what?
That's like that check mark on a Nike box.
Click
You
on
just
that
know
one that says how
this was
vaginoplasty.
made in the USA.
Oh,
Disclaimer.
I am not a surgeon.
This is definitely.
But I did stay in a Hollywood.
Did your buddy go to use one of these to have his vasectomy?
No, he went to some place across the lake. He can walk now though.
Creating or reconstructing the vagina. Oh.
I don't even know what we're
Kegels
looking
and
at.
shit. The fuck is that?
It's a patch of scrotal skin is removed along with the testicles.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I want to.
Man, how about our president, bro?
So what do you think is going to happen, Hector?
Oh, well, he's going to pass away and then...
I need a food taster.
What, Kamala Harris takes over?
No, she's got a lower approval rating than him. She's not going nowhere, son. So what do you think's going to happen? You think he's going to make it through the next 3 years?
As much as I hate every president, bro, we need Trump back, bro.
Yeah, I do dislike a large majority of presidents.
Oh.
They're making a vagina out of somebody's knee now.
No.
They can do anything. They're putting a gun in there.
They're cutting his knee off.
They're making
a vibrator.
Oh, this is fucked up. These are for people that think they shouldn't have an arm.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's people that think they should have been born, like, handicapped.
What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding?
No, I'm not. It's people that think they should have been born, like, with no legs.
Oh, so they could get disability checks. I got you.
Yeah, or they can run real fast. They use those
Oh,
springs.
look, live surgery of transgender. Oh.
Oh, Paul, don't do this.
Jesus
to me. Paul,
Christ.
I don't watch this anymore. I don't even know what it is. Oh, God.
What the fuck?
What if this was your job? Jesus.
Paul, you sick bastard.
Paul's back there laughing.
You hear him laughing?
Oh, man, what the fuck?
I want to see him pop the ball out.
God, and look at this. Oh, that guy again. Jesus.
Good
You hit me with
God.
double whammy. You got nuts in the wide open.
Well, you know, they just passed something that said that
And Brian
children as
Stelter.
young as like 8 years old can undergo transitional surgery.
They all need to
You
go
know what's
to hell.
fucked
Isn't
up?
that fucking crazy?
Whoever let them
Well,
do
this
that.
is what's really fucked up is in some parts of the country, they're motioning to have your kids, if they say that they're a different gender at school, like even if they're, 6 years old, 8 years old, and you don't want to humor the kid by having him or her undergo
Child abuse?
start transitioning, they can take your kid away. Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Canada too.
This world's coming to an end, man.
Wait, that's what happens when you
Well,
have...
that's going to lead to kids suing their parents because they didn't ask
yeah.
to be born, like that
Uh-huh.
one guy tried to do.
Right.
You heard about that? Guy
Mhm.
sued his mom and dad because he said, I didn't ask to be born.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's
Wow.
him right there.
So they should support
That
me.
half bald guy that's on CNN.
They
all the
should
time.
support me because I didn't ask to be born.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that some shit?
You have to get the shovels.
Like if
Shovels.
you
Bury that motherfucker.
come to my house to take my kid because she says she
We're
wants
gonna
to
have a
play
problem.
with trucks or something at school, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
It might not be in San Francisco.
just a tiny
and shit
bit of
like
an
that right
overstep.
now. People are starting to come out there, man. Matthew McConaughey and his wife said we're fucking out, going to Texas. They're slowly starting to, like that, this centric group of, all these celebrities that are supposedly, so left wing and
Mhm.
anti-gun and stuff.
They're like, wait a minute.
Little by little.
We didn't sign on for all this.
Little by little, yesterday, Matthew McConaughey's wife did an interview, and I guess he might be uncomfortable coming out and saying it, but she just said, look, I was raised on a farm. I got guys held the door for me. I said, yes, ma'am. No, sir.
Blue
And
horses.
we're getting the fuck out of here.
Man, they need some part of the country to have a certain group of people to go to it.
Well, yeah,
So
they're
he's
going to have
moving
a
to Texas.
certain part. It's
Yeah,
going to
but
be
say
another
that-
goddamn civil war.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But see, that's what scares me the most is, you know who's gonna win. It's like that guy that was in the ring fighting that little Chinese lady. You know, one group is somewhat, well, I like to think, although can be irrational at times, like we are. One group has all the guns and you know, supports.
Yeah, you see, if
supports
something
the
like
Second Amendment, and one group
if something like Ukraine ever happened to you,
is all men becoming women with no guns.
what do you think all these motherfuckers that would roll over and say, "Hey, we're with you. Just don't kill us."
Oh yeah.
And then all
90,
these
99%.
motherfuckers that would defend themselves. Imagine if that ever happened and we got the country back, or we defended the country. Let's just say. What do you think
communist
all
country?
these we would kick these motherfuckers out who said, hey, we throw our hands up and fucking said we're with you. Okay, motherfucker, get out now. Go live over there with them.
I think
Fuck.
something will happen in the next 10 or 20 years where it'll be a real problem. Because now we're getting to the point where we have nothing more to worry.
We're the only country that lets
Ourselves
this kind of
with.
stupid shit fucking happen.
Well, that's the only. Our biggest concern is transgender rights, which I mean I don't give a shit.
See,
if
the
you think
problem
you're a
is
boy or a
everybody
girl. I could care
is
less.
mixing. They think these rights that they have are God given,
Right,
and they're not.
right.
Because depending on who's running the country, they're going to control whether or not you have those rights.
I'm so freaked out that all of the congressmen and women pretty much are millionaires, and they have gained 300 million in equities and stocks since the year after COVID started. So when everybody was losing their house, losing
They
their
were
jobs,
capitalizing on it all.
300 million.
Probably
You
took
gotta-
out stock in fucking
You gotta love this
mask
country, man.
companies and everything else.
Gotta love the country.
Because then they're like, well, wait a minute. We only made this much. You think we can push it for another fucking 6 months and make that much more money with our mask businesses? Or our fucking, hand
God,
sanitizer companies?
What was
or-
the movie with W Bush W and Rumsfeld? Fuck, it was a good movie. It was one of those movies when you're like it's like that 3-hour mark. It was a long movie. Like that 2-hour mark, you're like, this fucker's gonna end soon, and man, I don't want it to end. It was a great movie. Christian Bale.
That's the one where he gained weight.
Yeah. Fuck, he's a good actor. And
He played Dick Cheney.
Yeah, he played Dick Cheney. But fuck, it was a great movie. But just seeing how incompetent Bush was, and that
If our producer was on the ball, he would have this name of this movie up already.
he's still on Matthew McConaughey's transgender house being sold in California.
I'm watching the video.
He's
of
going
the,
to
of how they do the process again, because I may have that done.
he's beating off.
Can you look up the movie?
You ever go
What's the
into
name
his?
of the movie?
It's called.
If we knew that, we wouldn't be asking you to look it up.
It's not called W. It's called fuck.
Christian Bale, Dick Cheney.
Yeah, just put in Christian Bale, Dick Cheney movie.
Jesus H. Christ.
But God, it was a good movie. Fuck, it was a good movie. And by the end of it, you're like, what the
W.
fuck? Yeah, W. By the end of it, you're like, what the fuck? But it was
Boom.
a great movie. Anything that Oliver Stone does is awesome. I don't remember an Oliver Stone movie that was shit. Just like, I don't know.
JFK.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I mean,
Was it about
a
the...
lot of it was made up, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Well, maybe
it was
I'd
like
it
conspiracy theory stuff.
then.
It was a good movie.
I'd like,
it was just conspiracy theory, and it threw off a lot of conspiracy theorists because a lot of people thought it was fact when it was just fucking
Yeah.
like he just.
I was
added a
thinking,
bunch of shit.
I was telling Chelsea the other day, we were watching some stupid fucking movie. What was it?
Was Steven
It was,
Seagal in it?
No, it was
I'm deceived.
it was about aliens or something. The Fourth Kind. And it was like they should say that this is a true story. And like at the end of it you're like, what the fuck? When is that
Based on
happening?
true events.
Well, they say, actual events, actual.
Yeah, but Hollywood-wise, it can mean like, okay, somebody at one time said they saw a flying saucer.
Right. But
based on true events.
But pick another movie like what's a fucking wild movie like that movie that.
What the
fuck? Are you looking up? That movie. That
radios on goddamn eBay. What the?
That movie that he played. I'm still thinking about the guy getting his dick cut off. He played
pervert.
He was in. That's all that's in my head now. The guy that's he's not a Catholic. He's one of those guys that believes in Scientology. What's his name?
Cruise?
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
He played in that movie where he's fighting aliens and shit. Like at the beginning of that, if they put, based on
War of Worlds?
War of the Worlds?
No. Well, that would have been a good example as well. But like that movie.
Oh wait, you're talking about like the Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay,
like that.
okay.
Man, I don't know where the hell I've been at. You name me movies, bruh.
No, I haven't seen any
that
good
shows
movies.
you I don't watch TV, bro.
I haven't seen any good movies.
You got better shit to do.
Yeah, like fucking be a house mom. Go home and take care of my fucking kids.
That's good.
Make sure I feed them. Get them
You're a
good,
good dad. That's what you are.
And I love my kids, man.
How many kids do you have?
Too fucking many. No, I got too many.
More than you can count on one hand?
About enough to give you a high five, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is it
I got one. And I'm fucking
Yeah.
I got one that's a Marine.
I'm having a girl.
My daughter's
man.
22 and she calls me constantly. Like
I wouldn't mind that. Like this morning,
I don't mind
my daughter didn't.
I don't mind it, but when she calls, and if she listens to this, I love you. But she'll call me just to say, hey, what was that thing that we were talking about the other day? And I'll say, oh, it was this. Okay, thanks. Click. Like just random stuff, That
I can call mine right now and she'll be like, Daddy, can you bring me some marshmallows and carrots? It's healthy. Like, what the fuck?
That's your little one
now? She's 3.
She was talking to him the other day on the phone. She sounds cute as hell.
That's what I just told him. I just told him the same thing. He was in the office and she was asking for Gatorade or something.
She'll probably that's the older one. That's 4. She's 14. The little one is fucking.
Buy me something, Daddy.
Mine's wild, man.
No,
She's
this one
wild.
Is
Mine's living in a van down by the river.
She is.
Literally.
I know.
The Pigeon River.
It's a badass van though. We did our gender reveal during her second birthday party this past weekend, and it's another girl.
You changed sex?
It was.
Congratulations.
Oh, it wasn't your gender reveal.
Right. I'd go with blue, son. I'm sticking with the home team. I'll have a gender reveal. I'll have a gender reveal every weekend.
I saw your.
Chelsea before said, "Don't you."
I'm surprised you didn't burst into tears when you saw the pink mist.
She told me right before. She said, "This,
Bro, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna.
This is
love
on
it.
video."
You better fucking behave.
But I'm always,
That's pretty much what she told you.
As long as
no, if you look at the video, you look like man.
Well, I mean, I really wanted to. I really.
You gonna try for another one?
No. I'm done.
Well, you didn't try for this one.
No,
right?
we did. We
did
tried
you?
for
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
See, because I
just don't try.
So you got bit.
Well, this is what happened. See.
Look, my first one was a boy. The second one was a girl. I was hoping for my third one to be a girl.
This is where I
popped up being a boy.
My daughter flat out told me I'm not having any more kids. She said,
came out like a little man, bro.
I'm your kid. You're not having any more kids. You can wait for grandchildren. That's what my daughter told me.
Oh, shit.
Do you have any brothers?
I have a brother, yeah.
Does he have any sons?
No, he doesn't have any kids. He ain't even married.
Or does that screw with you at all? Because that's something that I thought about.
About my name? Mm-hmm. No, my dad was a dick.
I figured that the Burgess name, it's it's about time.
Well, I mean, nowadays the women can keep the last name. Kelsey has always told me she's going to keep the last name because she loves the fact that she has rings that are crowns and King, she really loves the fact that her last name is King.
Burgess, Burgess and then to talk about King. Now you're getting somewhere. But
only 4 letters. Can't really fuck it up.
She'll only be able to date guys.
Don't
with
be
the
doing
last
no
name
math on my
Burgess.
last name either.
This is 4 letters too. Fuck.
Yeah, King. Definitely a Satanist psychopath.
Let's see.
you
K
add
is
all the
letter,
letters
number, or number letter.
But I was, I even texted a couple of my friends, and I was like, man, I might need some help. I'm really upset. Like, I was really depressed for
Man.
like 24
That you didn't have a
hours.
boy?
I was fucked up.
Because you want to continue on the Burgess name?
Well, like I've said a few times on record, it might be enough time for the Burgess name to, it might be
Take a
the
dive.
Burgess had a good run. It might be time for the Burgess name to, go.
Well,
the way-
I talked to, I have a good
Go the way of
majority
the
of,
dodo.
of my background is from Ireland, right? And I talked to this guy from Ireland one time, and I said, yeah, I got a lot of heritage, based on 23andMe, that I have a lot of relatives that are over in Ireland. And he goes, oh, really? What's your last name? And I said, it's King. And he goes, it's like Smith.
So I guess your last name. We bought a gun from somebody yesterday that had the last name Burgess. So yeah, it doesn't I wasn't related to them, but I guess there's other Burgesses out there. But yeah, I was fucked up for like 24
Plenty
hours.
of Kings.
For like 24 hours, I was.
Hey,
I was
So, see,
Cruise.
I don't have to worry about because you can see your whole like family
I need
tree
to
and
do
beyond.
that. I've been wanting to do that.
And there's no shortage of Kings, so there's plenty of people that can carry on name.
Yeah, Burgess too.
So you haven't done the ancestry as 23?
No,
Well,
That's
fuck-
how we found out that my older sister was my half sister.
I learned that I have a half sister a couple years ago. That kind of freaked me out.
Look, if you ever done something in Vegas, that fucking saying that what happens in Vegas stay in Vegas is bullshit.
Because
No,
those
I did
kids,
was with
those
you.
kids don't stay in Vegas.
So that motherfucker.
And
Look,
penicillin is expensive.
so my oldest son, I just met last year.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the Marine.
But did you know that he existed before last year?
She told me that he wasn't mine.
Oh,
So I went on with my little life.
See, that's better though than I have a friend. Not
That's
to cut
not
you
better
off.
because I
No,
really
I had a
want my.
friend.
that said
No,
it
no.
was his.
I have a friend.
He supported the kid and
right,
everything.
for like 6 years, and
And
then
it's not?
found out it wasn't.
Oh fuck that!
Yeah, that's fucked up.
We had to get the pigs.
Yeah, that
When I was in the
fucked up.
military, we had this girl who was banging one of the guys in the squadron, and she went to his commanding officer and said, I had this baby, and it's his, and he's not paying me any money. Well, they start garnishing his fucking check
Wow.
and paying her before they ever had any kind of paternity test or anything done, and come to find out wasn't his kid.
Because he didn't go to Murray.
It was fucked up.
Nah, I just wish I would have been in my son's life, man.
Maury fucking Povich. You are not the father.
Look, he has my nose.
Thinking 30 years of just doing that, how miserable that is. Reading that fucking card all day, watching those people fucking dance. The women
Man, look
crying.
how long. What's his name?
Springer,
did it.
Jerry
For Jerry
Springer.
Springer, yeah.
Did
And
you
then
see-
Steve Wilkos, his
Uh-huh.
security guy, got his own
I
show.
wouldn't like doing that.
I think fucking what's his name? Jerry still got a show called Baggage or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. He's another one that's 180 years old that's never gonna stop
He used to be like a governor or something, or mayor or something.
exploiting underprivileged youths for entertainment. Well, so that's not. I mean, it sucks, but there's nothing you could have done about that.
No, it's all good. I mean, so if
Jerry-
you decide you want to do the ancestry, just make sure you ain't have nothing floating around in Vegas and shit. 'cause
Why? They tell you that you have kids?
They'll tell you
I mean,
anything,
I did
anyone that's related to you that's also on 23andMe.
I did Ancestry DNA, and he happened to do it, and he started wondering because it linked us up.
Yeah.
Started wondering how.
Yeah, because it'll tell you this is your son.
Yeah, y'all share the same DNA,
Yeah.
except that mine.
But he has to do it too.
Yeah, they have to
Yeah.
be part of it too.
Wow,
Yeah, so he did it, and then surprise, hey,
that's wild.
But what it also does is it tells you like diseases you're susceptible to. It
Right.
tells you different things your body is susceptible to, allergies and all that kind of stuff.
I almost met my father like that
Like what?
Because you got sick.
on Ancestry.
Oh.
Because I thought I was Spanish all my life, man. I've been fucking lied to. God
You're
damn
not
it.
Spanish?
part. My biggest percentage.
Which
'cause
part?
You are with your father.
Because you look
right?
pretty Spanish to me.
No. So I'm Greek and Italian, and then on my mom's side, I
Like
would
Shia
be,
LaBeouf in that movie. He's been brown facing us this whole time, telling us he's Spanish.
Right.
Talking with an accent.
I've been tricked.
Fuck.
That's a movie you should watch. But continue.
So on my dad's side, I would be Italian and Greek. Greek is the biggest percentage that I have, and on my mom's side is Native American, Black, and Spanish.
Okay, well, yeah, you're
Well, you
Spanish.
just
I'm a fucking mutt.
You are just a blender full of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't mean shit like shit, but
like
Hey,
you're a
I don't
blender
got
for
no-
lowest, the lowest of the low.
Hey, I tell you what, I'd rather be diarrhea than shit though.
I do like a good diarrhea. You ever wipe your butt when after you shit and there's no poo on the toilet paper?
it's kind of disappointing, isn't it?
Fuck.
No, that's one of the best. Get the fuck out. Disappointing. I don't
My
want to
daughter-
spend the next 20
My
minutes
daughter went to
wiping
her
my
grandmother's and had me buy her a bidet.
Fuck.
ass. Bidet would be cool.
It's like $25. It fits right on the toilet seat and hooks up where the
The
water
water.
goes in. It's like it takes like 5 minutes to hook them up. Yeah.
Then you gotta wipe a dry ass.
And you can
I'm
get
just-
She
No,
said,
a wet ass,
she said
I mean.
I was so happy just for the fact that she started only using one sheet of toilet paper.
No.
Because she used to wrap her whole fucking hand with toilet paper.
I do a similar. I'm OCD man.
with the bidet. You can also get one with warm water, so where it heats the water up. So
I
you
think
don't
I would rather the cold. Ooh,
Bro, just get baby wipes, man.
I use baby wipes.
flushable.
Flushable, yes.
Well, yeah,
yes.
you can't use non-flushable. What are you throwing them in the garbage? You sick fuck. Jesus.
I wash them and reuse
You can't
them.
be
What do
using
you-
poo wipes in the trash can.
I use washcloths and then I just wash them after.
Oh no.
Bro, there's a ritual with the shitting, bro.
There are people that do that.
Use washcloth?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think
I think a handkerchief would probably be better.
and
No.
no,
So
they
my friends,
they rewash them.
Socks, maybe.
so my
I used
friends
a
are
sock once
Arabic.
in the woods.
My friends are
My
Arabic.
feet were cold after that.
So when I went to use the restroom by them,
They just use
had
their
a
hand,
fucking
right?
cup. So I'm like, what the cup for? They was like, we wash our ass with. Where do you get the water from?
You wipe your ass with the cup?
No, bro, I don't know. They didn't want to tell me how they did it, but they have a fucking cup right by the toilet.
Dip their hand in it.
yeah, in a lot of countries they use their hand to wipe,
Nah,
like
bro.
a lot of Middle Eastern places.
That's why you don't shake their left hand.
Yeah,
Their left hand.
That's
Yeah.
why you don't go to that country.
Well, I tell you what, if I had to wipe my ass with my left hand, I'd be a shitty motherfucker.
Like when I went to Saudi, you can't you can't cross your legs like this. Like you have to cross them with the sole of your foot facing down, because if you show the sole of your foot to anybody, you're telling them they're lower than the ground
You
you
must
walk
fight
on.
them.
Oh well, fuck!
It's
I'll
an-
pick
it's
both
an
of my feet up
insult.
then.
It's an insult to them if you cross your legs and show people the sole of your foot. So we were briefed not to do that
Yeah.
because it would cause problems.
so you did it anyway.
No, I didn't do it.
You have to fight the whole neighboring
We
city.
weren't trying to get in trouble. Just like when we were literally shopping in Saudi, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, fucking, you hear all this fucking shit going on, and they lock all the fucking doors. Like you need to get the fuck out before this music starts playing, or they will lock you in.
Why?
Because they put out this mat and they
Oh,
start praying.
pray,
Yeah.
Oh.
It happens like 4 times a day or something like that. And if you get caught in the fucking store, you just got to sit there and wait till it's
The
over.
mass is over.
Can you keep shopping?
Who's gonna help
So
you?
you can't.
You can keep looking, but you can't check out until the prayer's over.
Is it like an Our Father or is it like an hour thing?
No,
where they do the
you can't
bread?
even tell. It's just like,
But they do the bread and the wine and all that stuff.
No, it's not like communion.
No. They pray to the Middle
They
East.
just put out a blanket or a little
like one of those
prayer
yoga
mat,
mats?
a prayer mat, and they kneel on it and they do their little ritualistic prayer thing.
Oh well, they don't know if you're shopping or shitting or what you're doing.
But they don't care. They
No.
lock the fucking door. You're not going anywhere.
I wonder why they wouldn't let you leave.
No, you had to get out before because
but I mean-
they don't want people just coming and going. You can
Oh,
rob them
yeah.
blind.
Plus that sensor, that bing ding.
Yeah, because we interrupt.
Yeah.
I don't even think they have that out
They
there.
didn't.
It's just fucking curtains.
Just like there's so many, like when we went to Turkey and we went to, there's so many like just fucking open air like flea market looking things, but they're like bazaars.
Look at this Judge Jerry.
Judge Jerry.
And that was why we always called the sales guys or the guys in all this bazaars. We always called them Hey
Thieves.
Joes.
Oh.
No, Hey Joes, because every one of them, your name's Joe. Hey Joe. Hey Joe, my friend.
You look like a Joe.
We went to
They'd say no charge for look. Come look, no charge for look.
in college. I went to Rome, to Italy, and we stayed by the Vatican.
I went to
And,
Italy like 37 times.
It really screwed me up because I was kind of out of the religion game by that point. But you go in these places and they're like hoarders
cathedrals.
of billion-dollar artifacts.
Yeah.
Like, where'd y'all get all this shit
Every
from?
cathedral is like so ornate.
Like, how did
Do you
motherfuckers-
know that from the air, cathedrals are shaped like crosses so they wouldn't get bombed?
Oh yeah.
How about the cemetery underground?
We were, but we would go and look at, we'd go and look at all the Vatican
Architecture.
itself, and then all the other outside the Vatican, churches and shit like that, where they would have all the artwork and stuff. And
I'm still in contact with this woman that I met in Turkey. That she was a model in Turkey, and like I was there for like a week, and we I met her parents. We went out and ate and all kinds of shit like all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're getting married now, man.
for a week, after a week,
Boy, those parents were trying
Oh,
to
God.
get her
They
married
moved
off.
quick in Turkey.
Woo!
Huh?
She was hot, but
Well, what happened?
She got old.
I left.
Oh.
We never did anything.
That would throw a wrench in the
Wrench in the work.
Wait.
Never did anything. Yeah, they're very like
That's kind of unusual. For
very
them.
strict. You can't fucking touch anybody. You can't do anything.
Oh, so
You can kiss, but that's
you
it.
didn't get what you wanted, so you left.
I had to leave. I was in the military.
He wasn't looking for. He wasn't shopping.
Yeah.
He was over there
He said he
fighting
was.
for the country. Meanwhile, he gets mixed up with this Turkish bitch before he knows that he's
She was hot. She
kneeling.
found me. She found me on Facebook.
Before he knows
and
it,
we're still friends.
he's kneeling in a Walmart for an hour.
I can't
a
understand
day.
anything she says, but
Oh, that might even.
no,
be
she
better.
knew. She knew English at the time. Yeah, she knew English.
But yeah, when I went to the Vatican, that made it even worse. I was like, man, what is this? What are y'all doing? What's going on
You
here?
know, like you shut the fuck up.
Y'all banging all these kids, and then y'all got all this expensive stuff. Where's all this stuff coming from? Everything's gold. Everybody wear these big robes with these big hats. What's really, what's happening here? I like to go in a back room. I bet they got a back room at the Vatican, where they gamble and talk shit. I'd like to have one of them on the podcast. Like, what's really going on here with all this expensive artwork? David, these billion-dollar paintings. All they do is hoard all that shit.
The cemetery. They got all these designs and shit with bones.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, but they had to be killing people, bro.
Yeah.
To make a fucking shrine of fucking bones.
I mean, you heard of the Inquisition,
Right.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
I don't watch TV, bro.
I don't watch TV.
I don't read no book either. They had a guy came in here.
I don't watch TV.
You was here actually.
The Knights Templar, the Spanish Inquisition, none of this?
Yeah, with
No,
You know about
hey,
Noah?
with this
You know about Noah's Ark, right? I don't watch television, man.
No. You didn't see that episode with the Three Stooges? Fuck. There was there he is.
So Jesus was this guy that they nailed to these boards because he was going around talking shit. And
You talking about Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus.
Jesus.
Huh?
Jesus.
Huh?
It's not Jesus. J didn't exist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do think that Jesus was black or at least not white.
Well, they say we all come from Africa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said he's most likely.
And then every story is stolen from Egypt. What is Superman's real name?
I know this. Clark Kent.
No. That's his white man name.
Clark Kent.
No.
Like Corel or something.
That's his American name, bro.
No, I don't know what it is then.
It's Kyle.
Kyle, there you go.
How do you know that?
He gets his powers from the
Because he's
sun,
a nerd.
Son of Ra.
I thought you don't watch TV.
I don't, but I read a little bit. Hey, so the
State of the Holiday Inn Express. What are you showing me? Oh, this is this is what the fuck's his name? That did all those stupid movies.
Monty Pythons?
Yeah, Monty Pythons. Oh, those are good. So you don't watch anything like nothing that people tell you have to watch before you die, like
bro, everything on
nothing?
Netflix is fucking
like
either.
Sopranos, Game of Thrones,
No,
nothing.
No.
Oh, heck,
I was watching The Walking Dead, but
that show blows. You need to get into the 21st century. You need to go to.
I still live in the 80s, bro.
You need to get yourself.
I want to watch old movies.
You need to get your. I like old movies too, but you need to get yourself some Game of Thrones, some. Oh, that's the
That's
woman.
the Turkish girl when I met her.
You sure she didn't get a penis cut off, bro?
This is the best picture, Frank.
Yeah, it look like that.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I mean, I was looking. Oh,
Show the
you know.
camera.
It's probably good that you didn't
I
get to
was
second
looking
base,
for-
bro.
Look, what are
I
you
was-
judging
I
on?
was
Her,
thinking
her
some-
neck?
Look at that Adam's apple.
Oh
bro.
my God. Get the fuck out of here.
Her neck starts right above her titties.
Show the camera. Come on.
No, I
Nah,
don't want to blast
no,
this whore.
yeah, nah, man, don't do that. She's not a whore, man.
That's not what I meant.
not a whore.
I meant nice lady. Oh, good.
Look.
She's
a
not
lot,
ugly.
a lot older now, though.
She's not ugly. She's a good looking.
Well, I'm pretty sure you met her when you was young,
Ethiopia
Oh, I
right?
was like
or
19.
whatever.
All right. I mean,
What did you say, Ethiopia?
That's what she looks like
Where is
now.
she from?
oh fuck,
Yeah.
even better.
That's good that you. Good choice on
Good
the.
choice to leave, man.
Yeah.
Thank whoever took you away.
Come on, she was actually really hot. I mean,
None of them.
at the time.
30 years later, they all, look a little.
Why does this guy?
That's
have
why
a
you
fucking
always look at
look
the
a little
mother.
worse.
You always look at the mother.
I did.
Yeah, if the mother looks hot,
Yeah. What do you
the
think?
daughter should be hot.
He's not fucking around. All right, so we're gonna.
That's
end-
not the case in every instance, by the way.
No, it's
No,
not.
no, it's not.
No,
but
it's
it's
not.
a good reference.
So what do you think about? We'll end on the stupidest thing that's happened in the last 2 weeks, but that everybody keeps talking about. What do you think about? You think about Will Smith fucking slapping the shit out of Chris Rock?
A slap.
What do you think about that? Like, how crazy is it that?
I think it was fucked up that he did it in the on a
the
live
middle
broadcast
of
of
a-
the Academy Awards.
Bro, he's trying to make up for something that he can't
But
do
look,
at home.
go rewind this. This is the problem that I have.
Did you know Jada Pinkett had her own rock
Watch,
and
look,
roll?
look. No, keep playing it. Right here. There, when he's walking away. That is
Smiling.
him from Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but did you see the other
That
angle?
is a character.
Did you see the other angle?
Yeah, with Jada.
Where they showed
smiling.
Jada's laughing
Yeah.
after he smacks
See,
him.
now he's fucking shaking and
He can't be on the Grammys for 10 years.
like what's going on here?
He didn't do all that shit when
That'd
they
have
had the
been- that'd have been-
entanglement.
That would have been kind of
Go
cool
back.
if Chris Rock would have lit his ass up.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like if he had just a year or two of jujitsu, and as soon as he turned around, he fucking choked the
Arm barred his
choked him
ass,
to-
fucking put him on the
fucking
ground.
choked him to sleep.
Well, Chris Rock brother said he will whip his ass. He ain't got nothing to lose.
I mean, come on, what are you doing? You can't assault somebody on national television because they told a fucking mild joke about
Yeah,
your
G.I.
gorgeous
Jane.
wife.
Fucking bitch. She has her own rock
But
and
it's
roll
not like
fucking
the
band,
point
bro.
is it's not
But
like
look,
she was
there he
upset.
is. Hold on, no, start it over. Frank wasn't watching.
But look, the point is
Look,
it's
he's laughing.
yeah.
He's laughing.
But the point is
Watch. He's
it's
laughing.
Not,
He's laughing, and she doesn't
And then
like
look,
it. And
yeah.
something happened in between there to where she said, I don't like that. Fuck that, or fuck him. And now all of a sudden he's out of his seat and hits a
look
comedian.
for the alternate.
So now, what does
angle,
that mean?
Paul.
Does that mean you can now? People can go on stage and hit.
Just do angle.
comedians?
Add angle. A.
Like if you don't like a comedian, can you go?
So watch
assault him
this.
now?
Watch this. Watch Jada. All right.
No, that was before. You gotta.
See, look, she laughed just now
No, she
after
didn't.
he sat down.
Yeah, 'cause
Before he
'cause
started saying, "Keep my wife's
because he
name."
told another joke, and people were thinking that was either scripted or not
Right, but
real.
why would she laugh at that if he was getting up to defend her? She's having a good old time.
I don't
It's
think
all
she laughed
so
at that moment.
strange. It's so strange. And then right after that, he wins one of the most prestigious awards an actor can win, and they let him accept it and continue like he didn't just
Dude, what he
fucking
did.
hit this comedian who's hired to trash people that are.
Well, and I still don't get how he can justify it. You know, what did Chris Rock do that was that bad?
Like, that's a fucking problem.
That's because Jada runs him. At home, she fucks over him.
Well, they did
all
that.
the shit
they did
that
that
came
other,
out where
They
they
did
were
that
like,
thing on
entanglement of it.
television.
Don't make a joke about my wife, but let her bang everybody.
They
you
did
know?
that the whole thing on television where
Yeah.
they had them sit down and talk super uncomfortably about their relationship.
See,
she's-
that looks like she laughed.
yeah, she laughed.
Well, she probably laughed to piss him off. Like, yeah, bitch, my man did that. I put a hit out on you.
Thank God.
Well, see,
that
I don't know who he thinks he is that he thinks he can just get up and do
you
that
can't
shit.
get
Money,
up and
bro,
fucking
money,
assault
money.
somebody on national television.
It's money, man.
That's there.
But Chris
to
Rock
tell a
handled
joke.
it
Yeah.
fucking like
because he's a
like
professional comedian.
Professional, yeah.
the rule of all evil. Money. 6 inches long. Well, 6 inches and something. 11.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 6 inches long.
What?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
I'm at least 7.5.
No, bro, no.
If you measure
I'm
on
talking
the
about a
top,
dollar bill.
if you measure underneath,
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
thought you were
9
throwing
inches.
shade at me, son.
No, bro,
Give me
no.
more credit than that. You only see me at work. I'm not excited here. Get the fuck out of here. TikTok. Everybody TikTok too. But that so
There's a
out of all
TikTok
of this,
too?
all of this shit that I have, the biggest problem is I like the sex parties. I don't have a problem with that. It should probably be more of that. They'd be giving people more money and stuff. I like the sex parties, the cocaine, you know, whatever. They're not drug testing these Congress people. Party it
whatever.
up. But this Will Smith hitting Chris Rock is a fucking problem. Because now everybody that goes to a,
Comedy show.
you know, you see these people that go to these comedy clubs, and instead of yelling out, you know, fuck you, eat shit, now they can just get up and what? Assault the person that's, yeah, this is a good,
I think we need to do something like that.
We can't-
And look at your truck in the background.
we can't play that, huh, Paul?
That was a Chevy.
Can we play that? Or we'll get pulled.
I mean, well, he owns it, so he could do a copyright thing. But
Fuck it, take a chance. Let's
Yeah.
play it, because it's good.
let's see.
It's a good video. We're gonna make one. If I had any time to make a video.
We got to make time, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good song too. I have to write a song. Stupid ass song that I'm not gonna do it. Go back. This is hold on, pause it. Just so everybody knows, this is Gun Shop Matt Best.
Yeah.
Matt Best Gun Shop, giving him props.
Some nice ass guns.
It's a fucking banger too.
The Scar.
Shooting it upside down.
I can make a song like this. I can make better lyrics than this.
He's got a tiger stripe fucking Thompson.
Fucking right. If I come up with lyrics, Paul, could you make a?
Yeah, we
could
can
you
do
make
that.
something?
We should just
on
put
it?
this. We should just put this on loop in the store.
So he's rapping. Won't you make one singing?
I can make a. I can make some lyrics that are better than this.
We have to include the.
God, these big titty
Yeah,
bitches.
you got that.
Did you notice his decorative part of his fur coat is
all
223 rounds?
Oh, is
Fuck.
Oof.
I love that.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been licking that barrel though, bro. Yeah, you gotta give it some, bro. They creative on this one.
No, good shit, Matt Best.
That motherfucker got some money.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Have you seen that movie, Range 15?
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, that was Goldberg.
Yeah,
he
you
was
saw
supposed
that?
to be on our podcast, the first celebrity. We did a Zoom thing and it didn't work. Yeah, Goldberg's a big gun enthusiast.
You know, we know someone who has a tank.
Damn it, man.
Good shit, Matt Best. Don't sue us. We love you. We're trying to spread the word. Gun shop. All right. Well, it's good to be back in here, man. I miss everybody.
Yeah.
Just in what 2 weeks, all this world's falling apart. Think of what what we're gonna have to talk
Think of
about.
what?
I'm thinking about my nuts going bye bye, getting a vagina. Then I definitely ain't having no more kids. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. I don't think you get to have kids. I think you just get the hardware that's you know, doesn't work. It's not fully you're not fully equipped.
Now here's the question. The question. If you did, would you throw it out there?
Oh yeah.
Would you just be banging everything in sight?
I mean, once. No, I wouldn't be banging everything in sight, but at once. Like if you could become a woman undercover, but like you were a woman, like if you could switch, no one would know.
Oh, and then switch
Just
back?
switch for
Like
24
Freaky Friday
hours.
or some shit?
24 hours, you get to switch with like Halle Berry. And
So you, as Halle Berry, could
Oh, yeah.
bang whoever you wanted?
yeah,
Who would you pick?
Oh, well, you could pick somebody too. I'd have to pick somebody that looks
Will
like
Smith,
a woman.
right?
I'd have to pick somebody. No, I'd have to go with somebody that looks feminine.
But wait,
So
why?
you'd be a
You're talking about
lesbian.
you would be Halle Berry.
You're Halle Berry, but
Oh.
you'll be a lesbian.
You just said you would switch.
Okay, well then I guess I would like men then.
No.
But wait, but it's still you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, is it me or am I Halle Berry? Like I'm Halle Berry.
No,
but
you're still your brain.
Okay, so I'd have to pick
Like
somebody
Freaky
that looks like a
Friday.
woman.
So like the podcast.
I'd go with that crippled congressman that has no wiener that was talking about doing the coke parties and banging people. Yep, that's
Why
what
did
I'd
he
go
admit
with.
to that though, man?
Yeah, I'd have to do it once. See what it's like. Well, fuck it. YOLO.
You only live once.
Yeah.
I'd just tell Halle Berry to keep her fucking mouth shut after it happened.
Hector's giving us 2 weeks.
Well,
notice
remember
now.
though, she would be you
Yeah.
for that same time
She
frame.
wouldn't want to remember.
Take the
any of
what?
this. She there wouldn't be anything.
What'd you say, Paul?
She'd be happy to forget that 24 hours.
Hector's gonna give his 2 weeks notice now after this podcast. Oh, it's too weird.
Yeah.
All right, so quick fire round before we leave. Hector, you're in a national park surrounded by
Bears and
nothing
bunnies.
but quiet, maybe a large lake, and there's a bench that sits aside this large lake as the sun goes down. It's you, and there's room for one other person, alive or dead, and you have 1 hour to converse with this one person. Could be
Alive or
anybody,
dead?
alive or dead. Who would you pick to talk to uninterrupted for 1 hour?
What are we talking about?
You talk about whatever you want. It's you and him, and he's happy to be
Why I
there.
gotta be
Or
him,
her,
bro?
or her. Could be him, her.
Hey, you know what? I got. It would be Selena, man.
Oh,
After I watched that
The
show,
singer?
yeah. After I watched that show,
Get
she's
the-
fucking
you know-
hot, yo.
Oh, the one that got killed on accident?
Yeah, no,
On
it
accident?
was an accident.
Oh, no?
That bitch,
that bitch killed her.
Yeah,
Oh.
Head of her fan club.
you know.
She was
hey,
gonna get fired. She was like, "Fuck you, fire me!" Bang.
I'd hate to see what the worst of the fan club member wanted to do. The head of the fan club killed her?
Yes, the
Oh,
manager
no.
of the fan club.
I didn't know you were in
I wasn't.
rap or whatever she did. What did
Rap.
you do?
She was just
No,
a
she was
singer.
She was
Oh,
a
okay.
Tex Mex with it. Bro, I was never into it. I just seen the fucking shit on Netflix.
I thought you didn't watch TV.
Out of everybody,
Before I got a job, you know.
out of everybody,
I didn't work for 2.5 years, yo.
out of everybody, you would want to talk to Selena?
Yeah.
All right, that's
It's a valid
That's
answer.
a valid answer. Did not expect you to say that at all. Like that would have
Who
been.
would you think I would talk to? I mean,
See, I would pick like Anthony Hopkins, maybe.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Oh, Hector.
If you say Malcolm X, I'll talk to him.
I mean, Lil Wayne would be interesting.
Nah, he's from my neighborhood. I know everybody that knows him. I want to talk to him.
I would really like to talk to. I would really like to talk to you. You probably. I don't know if you know who Russell Brand is. I really like Russell Brand. I would like to talk to.
Now, if they play movies, you got to tell me what movie it is so I can know who it is.
He was in a bunch of movies, and he's like a reporter now, which is really strange that he does a podcast, but it's all,
Russell Brand, you talking about?
yeah, it's all like he comes prepared, on fucking point with notes. He was a heavy drug addict, and sex addict, and now he played in,
Oh, yeah.
played
So
in-
this remote control,
He's dead.
if you took
No,
it
no, he's
and
alive.
you placed it inside your butthole,
but I
You could-
love him. I think he's one of the funniest,
Now, I used to like Tom Green. I don't know what happened to him.
I like Tom Green.
He was one of my
But
favorites.
Russell Brand would be up there. I like, yeah. I mean, I would have to think about
his
it a little
career
bit,
really
but I
took
like-
off when he married Katy Perry.
Yeah, he married Katy Perry. I would like to talk to. I mean, a lot of people that you would think
dude
I wouldn't
named-
want to talk to because I felt like I already know them. Like other podcast people, like Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan. Some people like Ben Shapiro. Sometimes I do too. I wouldn't want to talk to them because they do a podcast every day for 2 hours, so there's no point in me talking to them. But I'm surprised you said Selena, huh?
The guy on John Wick.
Oh, I'd really like to talk. Yeah,
Keanu?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. I like
yeah.
to talk to Keanu.
I really
Reeves.
feel like he's a humble guy.
He is.
Like,
He's
I
a
just-
fucking subway home still every day.
Yeah, I got mad love for him. I don't even know him.
What's the rest of your question?
Huh?
What's the rest of your questions? You only
Oh,
gave
there's
him one
only
question.
a few. I'm compressing.
Like
what-
he's
I-
breaking the virginity right now.
Selena was.
Slowly but surely.
Selena was.
Gotta open up,
an
you know.
interesting one. What do you think happens after you die?
She had a big booty.
What do I think? You asking me questions that I like now.
What happens
Here
after
we
you
go.
die?
So I think this world is a big ass nutsack. So when we die, we just explode into the new life.
Not if you do that thing that those doctors were doing 45 minutes ago.
So
no,
the
no,
whole
no.
energy doesn't die thing. You move on to something else, or what?
Yeah, I believe in reincarnation.
do
See?
you?
Yeah, when you seen that light at the end of the tunnel,
Well, you know what?
That's
it's
you
just
being
another
reborn.
hospital. Yeah, just another fucking.
You know what they
hospital.
think that is? Not to shut you
So
down.
then, how do you explain
Hey,
ghosts?
They think that's your retinas fading.
Yeah, all right.
So wait, so how
They
do you
do. I
explain
think that's-
ghosts if that's another
There's no
hospital?
fucking ghosts, man. I got ghosts at my house. My daughter says she fucking met Toby. Lives in her.
So
in her
wait, so
closet.
then how do you explain ghosts if that?
Why wasn't Toby reincarnated then?
He was a bad motherfucker, I guess. Fuck.
So you think ghosts are?
And you know what? If you die, you're reincarnated. If you're fucking going to hell, you come back as a crawfish. You eat shit and you get ate up again. So
So where's the ghost fall into that though?
I don't know. There's no ghosts.
There's no ghosts.
No ghosts, man.
He thought he saw something up here once.
You saw something up here?
I haven't yet.
Now, they got
though.
some weird shit happen at my house all the time. Now,
Mhm.
I don't know what kind of ritual. I would like to be a Mason one day. No disrespect, but I don't know what kind of fucking sacrifice you have to do or something. Because my house is 3,300 square foot. My windows are 33 in the third window. My address is 3,300. And they got some weird shit happening in that motherfucker. I'm terrified to go upstairs.
There's plenty of documentaries about the number 3, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, the power.
Trinity.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's
A woman who played in The Matrix with Keanu Reeves. Trinity.
Trinity.
Well, that was all based around biblical. Like
I know. I'm just saying it because we were
Neo,
talking
one,
about
Trinity.
it. I'm not trying to get in a big old thing about it.
Now you know what? When my son was about to be born, I told my wife, she was like, "What you want to name him?" I don't want to name him Hector. That name is fucked up, and people think it's a Spanish name, but it's really a Greek name. So I told her I wanted something biblical out the Bible that don't nobody have.
No locked doors.
Gracias. You know what it was? It was like, you know,
Paul.
my mom was like, "Oh, really? You want to name him something from the Bible?" I'm like,
Jonathan.
"Yeah." No, man. Lucifer.
Oh no! Did you?
Fuck no.
There was
They
a
all
movie.
looked at me like,
there
"What
was
the fuck
another
is wrong with
movie,
me, man?"
There was another movie with Keanu Reeves where there was a guy. His name was Louis Cypher.
Louis Cypher.
Yeah. Lucifer.
Pretty
I'd
cool.
like to meet Quentin Tarantino too. I met him at a bar a long time ago when he was filming a movie down here, but we didn't.
I met Will Smith.
talk much. Yeah, I'm so depressed about Will Smith. This whole world's getting me fucking depressed. The longer
And Woody Harrelson and Mark Ruffalo.
I like Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey rented our shop for a while and while they were filming the Shooters Club, while they were filming
All right.
while they were filming True Detective.
Really?
Hmm. Yeah, they were both really cool guys. So what?
Take a picture.
So last one, if you could have the any answer that you don't know the question, any question that you don't know the answer to.
So majority of all this shit that just happened today,
Huh?
to all of this that just happened.
No, anything.
No, just any question.
Any question that you don't
Don't
know the
watch
answer
TV.
to.
Go ahead, ask away, buddy.
No, if you could ask any question and undoubtedly get the truth. So if you any question that you don't know the answer to,
You could ask.
that you could ask and have the truth be bestowed upon you, what would the question be?
Why, Ginger, did you leave? We miss you. She'll be back though, right?
She'll be back.
All right. She'll be back. Ginger,
Jesus Christ.
we miss you, Ginger. Come back.
There's nothing that pops out at you
Like, oh,
like that keeps you up at night.
Meaning of life, or
what keeps me up at night?
I know the meaning of life. That's a stupid one. Huh? Yeah. No, like anything that you keep coming back to, like I'd really like to know.
Are we really in a simulation?
Right. Did the Egyptians really build the pyramids?
No. They didn't build that shit. No. We was helped
Is
by
this a
aliens.
simulation? That was another one.
Aliens.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that they had something going on that we're not.
Well,
we
look
don't
at Puma
understand.
Punku. Look at.
There's
There's so
it's
many
all
places
over.
that just.
And only like
Yeah.
3% of Egypt where they believe, like where the pyramids are in the surrounding areas. There's only like 3% of it that's been excavated. So God knows what's under there.
We should get metal detectors and just go.
Well, there was a big thing in that because I read this book called Chariots of the Gods, and the guy just asked
Eric
a bunch
Von
of questions.
Daniken.
Yeah,
I did too.
and he was like, well, if they use tree trunks to roll these stones,
Where the trees?
where'd they get the trees from?
And the stones that are a heavy limestone that
That were
quarried.
hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, it would. He said if they
You know how
did
many
it,
dead fucking. You know how many graveyards there would be along the
they
way?
said if they did it in 33 years, which I believe is how long they said it took.
33.
If
33 years.
I think that's. I think
Impossible.
that's how long. I think that's how long the. Don't quote me, but I think that's how long Egyptian scholars believe the Egyptian text referenced the Great Pyramid of Giza, just that one. They said 33 years. But if that was true, they would have to excavate the stone, perfectly cut it, transport it, and they'd have to do like 19 of them a day.
Yeah, you're talking about 24/7. They'd be doing that shit.
And if the fucked up part is, which is why they didn't build this, if the base of the pyramid, which I think the base of the pyramid is the square of the circumference of the earth in miles converted to whatever unit of measurement they were using, meters or whatever. So I mean, there's a lot of really weird shit about the pyramids. But if you were off an inch at the bottom, like if one of the stone blocks, or if all of the stone blocks, hundreds of them that create the base of the pyramid, if it was off 1 inch on one side, it would
collapse.
It would be so fucked up by the time you got to the top, it would not resemble a pyramid at all.
Right.
So I mean, not only was it impossible to do,
well,
but it was done.
They're concave.
It was
on
done
the sides. They're not flat.
Right. So like if you look up at the pyramids, it's not like that. It's actually like this.
That's a little exaggerated.
Right, this is exaggerated, but it's like that. It's not a square. It's like it goes in. There's rooms that are undiscovered in there. That's what I would like to know. I would like to.
Area 51.
I've been in the Great Pyramid.
You should listen to our podcast that we did about Area 51 with. We had a physicist guy that came on here, and he didn't believe in any of it, but it was a fun talk. Bob Lazar, a guy. Well, I'd love to have him on here, but he wouldn't even go on Rogan's podcast. I mean, he finally did, but it took him like a year to convince to go on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Well, how much money did he get?
I don't think he said he's never taken $1, and he wouldn't even let Joe Rogan buy his plane ticket. He didn't want any money.
Well, what's his name?
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar.
He said he worked at Area S4.
We need you here, man.
And Frank, it's downstairs. Frank made me a 3D model.
I seen it.
The Testers Model Corporation in the early 90s got with Bob Lazar and actually sat him down and said, with your best guess, he claimed to work on a flying saucer, specifically the propulsion system of it. He said, how big in diameter do you think it was? How high was it when you were in it? He said he was only in it once. He could almost stand up at the very center of it, so it was probably made for something that was half his height. And there was no artwork, there was no bathroom, there was no doors, there was no locks, there was
so does aliens have assholes?
No, well, I think it's not an alien.
I'm sure some of them got to be assholes.
I think it's a like if we were to go to Mars, we wouldn't send one of us to Mars. We would make a robot that could test the soil and shit like that.
Or a monkey.
So I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
A probe.
But yeah, anyway, that's what it looks like. And Frank had downloaded the specs off of the Testers Models Corp website, because they used to sell a kit where you can actually build it, and that's what he said it looked like. And he said there's 9 of them at the site that he worked at, and all of them were different, but they all use the same. Use the same method of propulsion, which is an element they called 115, and up until just recently they put it on the periodic table and called it muscobium. But this is back in the 80s. So a lot of the shit that he said, 30, 40 years ago is now coming out to be true. And it kind of exonerated him in a lot of ways. But a lot of people still think he's crazy and he's full of shit. But I think he worked there. I do. I think he worked at that place. And they say that every now and then they'll put all this shit away, and they'll wait 10 years, and then they'll bring in other people and see if they can figure it out. If not, then they put it away until our technology catches up. That would be my question. Would be when what if there's alien life, and if they're here, like living under the sea or whatever, or if they're
under the sea.
I mean, it's on a gun application.
Yeah, are you an alien?
Yeah, are you a fucking alien? What
quite
does the government know about us?
We have a few people that ask why. I'm not an alien.
We can just check other.
God.
Non-binary.
Yeah, that's a question now too. I don't know if you even noticed.
What?
Male, female, and other on the to buy a gun.
On the app?
On the 4473.
There's
I didn't
male,
see
female,
that.
and other. Most people don't, because they just go to male or female. It's the third one is other. now.
Oh shit.
I've never had anybody answer. The fucked up part is though it has to match your license by law.
Also,
And I don't think Louisiana has
Passed
the
that law?
option for that yet. So it's just a big mess.
Big mess.
Anyway, how long you think we've been in here?
fuck, I don't know.
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go for 4.
This place sucks time.
So Hector, what do you think about all the guns in here?
I think they're pretty cool, and I think I could sell them. Pick the
So
ugliest
that
one.
is for sale.
Which one?
The BAR.
That one, yep. The one that's in the middle is for sale. The guy got denied, which is the first
What is
denial
that?
I've ever had. It's a SD MP5.
Ooh, how much? I think I need
Did you,
that.
did you see this?
Yeah, Ginger left you a note.
You are the what?
Y'all are the best.
Oh.
That one
God, doggone
is
damn Ginger, please come back.
that's semi-auto. It's not full auto, but that's a full auto. Top right. That's a full auto. Bottom left. And the rest are for sale. Yeah, that's a BAR. It's a real BAR. A 30-06 BAR. That thing's fucking cool.
I can't fuck with that.
That thing's badass. But next one we're gonna make. I got a bunch of balloons for my daughter's birthday, so we're gonna shoot a bunch of balloons maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever Frank's back, and we'll do a video of that. Guys, send us anything that you want us to do. There's a new trigger that just came out. What's the name of it, Paul?
It's the Graves Alamo 15 trigger.
This confuses. We're not going to talk about this much, but this confuses the shit out of me too. So everybody is saying that these triggers are going to be banned soon, and a new company just dumped a bunch of money into inventory of these new triggers that operate the same way, except they're not going to be able to be sued by Rare Breed because they use a different
Use a roller.
roller. But you
So
think,
it's a Graves
Well,
trigger.
even the ATF's letter said
you're right.
some are fully auto, some are not.
Yeah. So
It didn't identify any of them.
So the guy Graves, actually, he's the original designer of that trigger system, like the Rare Breed uses. If one understand, he sold one of the patents to Rare Breed, and that's why they're building the way it's building. And I think his is actually a better design. I think he kept the better design. It looks like. And I could be wrong on this, but we're gonna put that in there, and we're gonna get some video of us shooting it.
Yeah, so the next one will be maybe that. It's called a Graze trigger. It's just like that force reset trigger that we did.
Well,
a
I
couple
gotta
videos of
put it in
before.
his gun for him.
Thank you.
It's the same thing, just a full auto bolt carrier group.
Yeah, it's just like all the
And
rest.
it's just safe and
Well, I'll tell you one thing you don't have to worry about with it is closing the damn thing. So with the,
it's one of the fine. It's finally one that you don't have
well,
to.
because it
you don't have
compresses
to-
down.
You don't have to push it.
Right. It compresses
Ah.
down. So
Thank God.
the Rare Breed, if your bolt carrier lines up just right, it'll hit that
Right.
fucking reset and it won't close right. You
Yeah.
got to reach in there and flip it
Yep.
forward.
Yeah, I have a very expensive Landtech bolt, like one of those gold $400 ones that will not run in the Rare Breed at all. So I'm hoping it'll run in this one.
But that little roller compresses down.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So when you close it, it'll just push the roller down if by chance your bolt hits
Because
it.
I noticed on my Rare Breed on that little sear in the back, it's getting painted up pretty good, from us shooting it.
But let's keep fucking it up.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can break it.
All right.
All right. If you got any questions, comments, send them to the number 2 shots in podcast at gmail.com. Please like and subscribe. We are, I'm sure, in some form or another shadow banned in some
And
way.
we are not just on YouTube. We are
We're
on
not. We're also on Spotify,
Spotify and Amazon Music.
and Amazon Music.
Holy shit.
More stuff coming. We took a little hiatus, but we're getting back in the saddle. We're still giving away that suppressor. You have to just send a email to the number 2 shots in podcast at gmail.com. And when we get to 500 subscribers, which we're only, I think, 24 away last time I checked, we're going to give away something else. But we're not going to tell you what it is this time, bitch. You're going to have to wonder. But it'll be cool. When we get to 500, just make sure that you're, what do they call it? That you're not hidden.
You're public.
Yeah, you got to be public so we can
Your
see it.
subscription is public, or
Yeah.
your profile is public.
Yeah, so once you subscribe, make sure it's public so we can view it, and then when we get the 500 subscribers, we will give away something else.
So what you're saying is, In order to win the suppressor, that's a 1 in 50 chance. So all you have
Right.
to do
All you
is
have to do
email
is
us.
send us an email.
That's crazy.
1 in 50 chance.
And I'm working on a
You
on
lazy fucks. So send us
a
an
place that
email.
we can direct them to that will allow them to subscribe. But it's not ready yet.
Got it. All right. It was a pleasure. Hector,
And you can
thank
visit
you.
us on the number 2shotsinpodcast.com. We have a website, has all our videos and everything. It has a contact us button. You can email us right from the website.
Even better. It's good being back in the room. Thank you, Hector. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for breaking my virginity.
Yep. Popped your cherry. Your podcast cherry.
Kind of loosening up.
You're
a little
relaxed
bit.
now?
Yeah,
You're not
just
as
a little bit.
uptight?
Oh, Jesus.
A little bit.
Just wait till the next one.
Just a
This
little
is a
bit.
fucking disaster shit show. It's just a 2-hour fun disaster drunken spiel
Well, we're gonna have
once a week.
a crackhead on
twice a
here
week.
next time.
I know he's gonna find me a crackhead, a prostitute, and a. They don't all have to be the same
Mortician.
person, but a mortician,
We had a
a
mortician used to work here.
crackhead,
Used
a
to work here?
prostitute. Yeah.
He passed away from COVID.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which is good.
Would you want
Uh,
to talk to him
Well, no, he's
on
dead.
the bench?
Huh?
Would you want to talk to him on the
no,
bench?
No, I wouldn't waste
Looking
my
into the
bench
sunset.
talk on him. No, I mean, I'm sure he's a fine gentleman, but no, I
Bring,
would not
bring, in,
waste.
bring in a
my-
good medium and we can talk to him.
I would not waste my one in a lifetime bench talk with him. No, I would not.
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar, he might be on that bench, but I've heard his story, so no Bob Lazar. Nope, I've already heard the story many
Bob
times.
Lazar's boss.
So if you know anybody that's interesting, shoot us a link, drop us a name, some contact info. Be sure to subscribe again. Subscribe, like, share. Your views keep us doing what we're doing. We appreciate it if you've made it this far. And
And it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
keep your powder dry and your dreams wet.
Aye.
Bye-bye.